Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. My name is STEANTPER and today I was thinking about to go through my AUTOEXEC file for Crossfire, which I think is kind of hard to describe what AUTOEXEC is, but it simply is pre-made settings and all other things that you can make inside the AUTOEXEC, and we're soon gonna take a look on it. And I'm gonna show you what I have inside my AUTOEXEC file and what they're meaning, the most of them. Yeah, let's go. To open an AUTOEXEC file, you need to open right click and press edit with. You can choose Notepad++ or other things that you can change this kind of files with. We're gonna start with the clutch / clutch. This is a script dish, can we call it for now? I don't know the correct term for it, but this tells I have binded the button M to, when I press it, going into clutch mode, which basically is mute all the sound in the game from my teammates and the enemies, and the volume in the game gets higher, so I can hear the game better and not get disturbed, basically. I made this clutch thing before Counter-Strike made their own clutch communication key that you can now find in the settings inside CSGO. / keybinds. Bind kp, and this is basically first a binding system to make the game knows that I want, or that makes so I don't need to visit the shop inside the CSGO. I can use with this command I can basically just press KP and I buy a deagle, and KP down or buy Nova, deagle, best helmet, buy taser and flashbang, and a lot of other things. This is a jump command that makes me jump and duck at the same time. I don't know why I have that actually, if I'm honest. And I bind it to the jump button. Bind toggle Alt CL right hand. This actually make me so I can like switch hand when I press the Alt button. Then I will switch the gun or the knife to the other hand, to the opposite hand that I had before, to make it more visible for my vision. / AFK. This is also a script, we can call it. I still don't know the correct term for it, but these scripts make me so I can go like AFK and not get kicked out of game. So you just simply go in the console and write on or off, and it will automatically start spinning slow, and it walks kind of funny and so on. It prevent me getting kicked from the session and still being the game if I need. Example, go to the bathroom / settings. First I have a command that makes FPS max 0, which basically make so the FPS goes so high it possibly can by itself. I don't know to think about it anymore. Game instructor enable means actually that CSGO like treating me like a new player, and it reminds me of the tips inside the game and so on, and a little bit more. So that's really good for me when I don't play CSGO really much anymore. So to remember when I get back to this game, because I play really similar games sometimes. CL _ auto web switch 0. That command actually make so if I only have pistol inside me and no other main weapon, and I accidentally pick something up in a firefight, I will not actually have it in my hand. I will have it on me, but not in my hand. So I don't actually accidentally like pick a weapon up and it's out of ammo or something and die by that reason. Voice scale 0.3 makes everyone in my team have a max volume of 0.3 in the volume scale, and we can say that it is around 30%. Con _ enable 1. I'm actually not sure, but I think this is a console that I enabled there, where this also there I put in all these commands. all this CL crosshair thumb thing here is actually the crosshair that I have, and yeah, it basically makes the crosshair. So I don't think I have nothing more to say about that actually. CL crosshair friendly warning. This basically makes so my crosshair, if I am at a teammate, it will warn me so I'm not accidentally shoot. I'm not sure if I still can shoot or not, but it warns me at least. CL draw only that notices 1. That actually makes so everything on the screen disappear, like, I mean everything almost, without not the crosshair and not the kills field, but everything else. You can see your guns, you can see your health, and anything like that. Everything for the GUI is disappearing. It basically makes so the radar still exists when I press and watch the scoreboard on the tab button. This deletes all the avatars and images on inside Crossfire. This is the zoom sensitivity for the mouse when I zoom in, zoom with example on up. This is the zoom sensitivity if I use example Xbox control. This is also the console. This is the music volume, which I put to 0 because I don't want it. I think these two, I'm not 100% sure about this. I actually copied it from the recommendation on the AUTOEXEC file, but I think that if I host a game on my computer, the server will go in 128 tick. This actually makes so I enable cheats inside private games. And don't worry, this is not working inside public games with official servers. That doesn't work then. This is the sensitivity on my mouse when I used to play around with it. This makes so voice enable 1 makes so I can hear and talk with my teammates. Bind 5 toggle console. That makes when I want to open console, I just press F5. Bind V for voice record, and that is also inside the game, and that basically means that when I press V, I can talk inside the game. CL mute enemy team 1. This basically make so I mute everyone in the opposite team, in the enemy team. This is the scale for the radar, and at the moment I have it on 0.8.